Hello, in this short video, by using production possibilities model, I am going to define the concept of opportunity cost and explain why the shape of the production possibilities curve of frontier is bowed outward. So I'm going to show you the diagram first, and then I will calculate the opportunity cost of producing 100 tooth brushes, and the answer is 25 ovens. So let's take this, first see this diagram. So this is a typical diagram of a production possibilities frontier or curve, PPC or PPF. Notice that because of scarcity, we cannot produce, by we I mean a country, cannot produce whatever we want. It's not possible, and that is why you can see that point G is not attainable simply because of scarce resources. So by opportunity cost, I mean that it is a cost of producing one good, say in this example, toothbrushes, in terms of another product or another good, in our case, ovens. So for example, if I ask you, what is the opportunity cost of producing 1,000 toothbrushes? Now, if you are producing, or this country is producing 1,000 toothbrushes, then this country cannot produce 425 ovens. It is not possible because of scarce resources, because you have already employed some resources in the production of toothbrushes, and that is why you cannot produce 425 ovens. So if you produce 1,000 toothbrushes, you have to produce efficiently using all your factors of production or resources at this level, that is 400, which corresponds to point B, that is combination B. So the cost of producing 1,000 toothbrushes is 25 ovens. Why 25 ovens? Because you are producing 25 less ovens. If you were not producing any toothbrushes, you would be producing 425. But since you are producing 1,000, so you have to reduce the production of ovens from 425 to 400. So the difference is 25 ovens. If you understand this, then what is the opportunity cost of producing 1,000 additional toothbrushes? That is, if you move from this 1,000 to this 2,000, that is when you add or the production of 1,000 brushes, what would happen? You move from B to C. Moving from B to C means you are moving from 400 to 350. So now the cost is 50 ovens. Remember, for the first 1,000 of toothbrushes, you gave up 25 ovens. But now the another 1,000 toothbrushes, now you are giving up, or the opportunity cost is 50 ovens. Similarly, if you keep increasing the production of toothbrushes, notice every time you give up more and more ovens. So if you move from 2,000 to 3,000 in the diagram, you can see here, if you move from 2,000 to 3,000, you are basically reducing the production of ovens from 350 to 250. That is 100 ovens is the cost. So initially it was 25, then 50, then 250, no, then 100, sorry, 50, then 100. And then when you move from 3,000 to 4,000, your cost is this much, that is 250. So notice that opportunity cost is increasing as you keep producing uh, toothbrushes. What is the logic behind this? Why opportunity cost is increasing when you keep producing more toothbrushes? This is the reason why we have a bowed outward shape of this curve. So this curve is concave, is bowed outward. It's not a straight line. And the reason is that opportunity cost is increasing as you move from here to here. Opportunity cost is nothing but the slope of this production possibility curve at each respective points. For example, at point B, if this is basically nothing, oh sorry, this is nothing but the slope. So slope, notice, is increasing as you move in this direction. What is slope? Slope is the steepness of a curve. So if I draw this curve separately without any marking, if this is the curve, then you notice that here the steepness is very less. If you put a ball here or horizontal portion here, it will not fall quickly. But if you put a ball here, it will fall real quick, real quick. So slope is increasing, and that is why this PPC curve has a shape of bowed outward, because opportunity cost is increasing. But the question is, why opportunity cost is increasing as we keep producing more toothbrushes? The reason is simple. The reason is that the resources are not perfectly substitutable for the two products. So the type of workers that you require in the production of ovens are not 100% substitutable for the production of toothbrushes. So because of this, initially, if you produce 1,000 toothbrushes, maybe you have some workers who are not suitable for the production of ovens, and they are suitable for the production of toothbrushes. There's a much less opportunity cost. But as you keep producing more toothbrushes, then you have to hire more specialized workers who are basically suitable for the production of ovens. In the production of toothbrushes, they are not that efficient, and therefore you have to give up more ovens in order to produce additional 1,000 brushes. That is the reason, that is the resources that are used in the production of toothbrushes, and ovens are not perfectly substitutable. Let me give you one last example, and you will then understand why the slope is, why the curve, sorry, is bowed outward. So if I take on the horizontal axis, if I take white bread, a product, consumer good, and on the horizontal axis, instead of ovens, I take brown bread. So notice that resources that we use in the production of white bread and brown bread are substitutable. So the same bakers can bake easily white bread or brown bread. In this case, when the factors of production or resources are perfectly substitutable between these two sectors, then we have production possibility curve as a straight line like this. Is the slope of a straight line is constant always. This is the definition. The slope of a straight line is constant. It means that the opportunity cost is also constant. So every time when you increase the production of white bread, you have to give up same number of brown bread every time. Why? Because workers and all equipments are 100% substitutable. So it does not cost you more if you keep transferring your resources from the production of white bread to, or from the brown bread to white bread. I hope I have explained the basic concept of opportunity cost, and why production possibility, why the shape of the production possibilities curve is bowed outward, and under what conditions the PPC curve is a straight line. Thank you.